my dear friends, welcome back. Today we have a very important idea, very simple grammatical item, but at the same time very essential in our English. This is the subject verb agreement. What do we mean by the subject verb agreement? Of course, before starting, I will give you a brief summary about a sentence formation. Very simply, we can say that any sentence must have, any statement must have a subject and a verb. What do we mean by the subject? Someone who does or something that does the action. And a verb is something, and the verb is the action being done. So if I say, for example, the boys play football. So who plays? The boys. The boys here is the subject of the sentence. What do? They play. So play here is the action. This is the verb of the sentence. For the subject and the verb, there must be agreement between the subject and the verb. So what do we mean by the matching, by the agreement between the subject and the verb? That is to say, in one sentence, the subject and the verb must agree on number. What do we mean by agree on number? Subject may be singular, may be plural. So a singular subject takes a singular verb form, and the plural subject takes a plural verb form. Again, singular subject takes a singular verb form, and the plural subject takes a plural verb form. So that the sentence is grammatically correct. It is so important here because we have to talk well and we have to write well. How can we do if we don't know this idea? Here we have different cases. This is not only of one case. We have different cases. Let's talk about the first idea about the present simple tense. About the present simple, we can say we have pronouns first, second, and third person. If we have a sentence like, my friend waits for me at the cafe. What about my friend and waits? My friend, this is the subject of the sentence, and waits is the verb. My friend is a singular subject. It's a third person singular. It takes a singular verb form that is waits. And do not be confused to say waits takes S, so this is plural. No. A verb with S is singular form. A verb with S in the present simple is a singular form. Goes with he, she, and it. So my friend, he or she waits. I understand the lesson well. I is singular and it takes the verb without S. Yes, this is the rule of the present simple. If we have I, they, we, you, takes the verb without an S. And if we have he or she or it, takes the verb with an S. He, she, or it takes the verb with an S. This is third person singular. And if we have I, they, we, you, take the verb without an S. They are English. They are English. Look at they. This is plural subject. It takes a plural verb form, that's are. The cats eat eggs. So the cat is a plural noun. It takes a plural verb form, that is eat. So for the present simple, if the subject is a third person singular, he, she, or it takes a verb with an S. Waits, plays, reads, studies, and so on. And if the verb, if the subject is I, they, we, you, take the verb without an S. Move to the past simple. About the past simple, it's so easy here. Why? Because there is no trouble, there is no problem at all. Verb to, or the second form of the verb, that is a past simple, goes with any subject, whether it is singular or plural, no change at all. So I can say I walked to school, he walked, they walked, and so on. So the past simple, there is no trouble, there is no problem. We don't need to think about this agreement because the second form of the verb, that to say the past simple, goes with any subject with the singular or plural, first or second or third person, no change at all. Move to another idea. And here we talk about the compound subject. We have to wait here for a very little time. Think about the compound subject. This may be two nouns or more related together with and we have here to think about the parties of the compound subject to know if it is singular or plural. If the parties of the compound subject refer to different items or different objects, this is plural and takes a plural verb form. Like what? Like if I say sugar and milk, sugar and milk, sugar and milk, two different things. So a plural verb form are then used to make cake. The old man and the little boy, the old man and the little boy, different parties form one subject. Plural subject takes a plural verb form, cross. But if the parties of the compound subject refer to or represent the same thing, so this is a singular subject and it takes a singular verb form. Like what, for example, when I say, what is your name and address? Name and address refer to one person. So this is one thing. So this is singular. It takes a singular verb form, is. Pizza and vegetables is my favorite meal. Yes, pizza and vegetables, this is one meal. This is one thing. It is singular and it takes a singular verb form, that is. Beef and rice tastes great. Beef and rice, one meal, one dish. So it is singular and it takes a singular verb form, that is taste. Remember again well that the compound subject parties are very important here. If they refer to different items, different objects, different things, this is plural and it takes a plural verb form. And if they refer to the same thing, represent the same thing, in this time this is a singular subject and it takes a singular verb form. Another important idea here about the paired conjunctions. What do we mean by paired conjunction? Paired conjunctions are types of adverbs that consist of two parties, like either or, neither nor. Either or, neither nor. And here, how can we determine? We have two nouns. We have two nouns here. So how can we determine which one? Sometimes one comes singular, one comes plural. Which one will determine the form of the verb? We have to focus on, and remember it well, we have to focus on the second noun that is very near to the second part of the conjunction. We have to focus on the second noun that is very near to the second part of the conjunction. If it is singular, it takes a singular verb form. If it is plural, it takes a plural verb form. Look at the example. If I say either the boy or the girls, boy singular, girls plural, but we take here a plural verb form instead. Why? Because girls is the near to or the second part of the conjunction. If this is the plural noun, it takes a plural verb form, and we neglected the first singular. Look here, neither my friends nor my brother is at the club. My brother, this is the singular noun that's near to nor the second part of the conjunction. So it is singular, it takes a singular verb form, that is. Friends here is plural, but it doesn't determine, it doesn't affect the verb form because we focus on the second. We focus on the second noun that is near to the second part of the conjunction. Okay, so with the paired conjunction, focus well on the noun that is near to the second part of the conjunction and determine if it is singular, so it is a singular verb form. If it is plural, so it takes a plural verb form. Move to another idea about the indefinite pronouns. What do we mean by the indefinite pronouns and how can we determine the verb form with them? Let's first give examples of indefinite pronouns like what? Like someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, something, anything, each, and others. Usually they refer to singular nouns. I say for example, each has an idea. I mean here, each one, each person, each woman, each man, each people, and so on, each. So this is singular. It takes a singular verb form that it has. Someone is here. Someone, just one, is. This is singular. It takes a singular verb form that is. Something feels wrong. Something, one thing. So it feels singular because something is one, just one thing. So if the indefinite pronoun refers to one thing, it takes a singular verb noun. It takes a singular verb noun. But sometimes we find the indefinite pronouns, sometimes they refer to plural nouns. In this case, we have to give a plural verb form. Let's say, for example, both are excellent. Both always, I mostly give a sense of plural noun. Say both men, both women, both pupils, and so on. This is plural. It takes a plural verb form, are. How many people are there? How many people are there? I see several. Yes, there is a number here. More than one, maybe two, maybe more. This is plural, so it takes a plural verb form, are. So if the indefinite pronoun refers to a plural noun, it takes a plural verb form. And if it refers to a singular noun, it takes a singular verb form. Another case, the noun phrase. Noun phrase, what do you mean by phrase in English? Phrase is a group of words that give a meaning in itself, gives a meaning, but it doesn't give a complete thought or a complete form of a sentence. By the name noun phrase, so it starts with a noun. It starts with a noun. So let's focus on the key noun in the noun phrase. The most important noun in the noun phrase. This is the subject. If it is singular, it takes a singular verb form. If it is plural, it takes a plural verb form. Like what? If I say the bottles on the table are new. What about the bottles? The bottles on the table, all, this is the noun phrase. It starts with the noun, that is the bottle. This is the key noun here. This is the key part, the noun, the subject. Bottles is plural, so it takes a plural verb form, are. The second, the cause of these diseases is the same. The key noun here is the cause. This is singular. This is the singular noun. This is the subject. So it is singular and it takes a singular verb form, that is. So about the noun phrase, focus well on the key noun of the phrase. This is our subject. If it is singular, give it a singular verb form. If it is plural, give it a plural verb form. About the collective noun, and here we have two different points of view. Collective nouns, what do we mean by collective nouns in English first? Collective noun is a noun that carries a number inside. So I can say, for example, class is one by number, but how many inside the class? Family is one by number, but how many inside a family? At least two or more. Army, hospital, we can say mosque, different nouns, maybe singular in form, but inside they carry a number. About the collective nouns, in American English, collective nouns are always singular. But about British English says, if the collective noun refers to singular, if we mean by it singular noun, it is singular verb form, or it takes a singular verb form. But if we mean a plural, here it takes a plural verb form. I will give you some examples. If I say, for example, for American English, I say, my school is near to my house. School is a collective noun, but it is singular in number. It takes a singular verb form. The society or a society represents a person. Society is singular. It's a collective noun, but it's a singular in form. Represents is a singular verb form. If I say, for example, if I ask someone, how is your family? That is in British English. They are all fine. Family here, I don't mean by the family, the name of the family. I don't mean by the whole of the family. I mean here everyone inside your family. So I say, they are all fine. They are. are here is a plural verb form. So collective nouns, and if we consider it all the time singular, it's okay. American English says all collective nouns are singular and takes singular verb form. But British English says if we mean by the collective noun a singular form or a singular thing, it takes a singular verb form. And if we mean everyone inside or all inside, the number inside, so this is plural and it takes a plural verb form. We finished? No. Still we have another idea. We talk about the inverted subjects. Inverted subject, I can say that we don't see inverted subjects a lot, but we can read about them. What do you mean by the inverted subject? Sometimes what is usual? We find the subject and then the verb, but here now we find the verb and then the subject. Read well the sentence and determine what is the subject, even if it comes after the verb. The subject case or the subject number determine the number of the verb. Say, for example, over the window flies a bird. This is one bird. The subject here, bird, comes after the verb that is flies. But this is one verb. This is one bird. This is singular noun. This is a singular subject, so it takes a singular verb that is flies. On the chair stands a boy. A boy here is the subject, singular. It takes a singular verb form, stands. Next to the table are the chairs. The chairs here is the subject, plural noun, so it takes a plural verb form, that is are. So for the inverted subject, focus well. What is the subject of the sentence? It comes after the verb, it's okay, but which number? If it's singular, plural. If it is singular, take a singular verb. If it is plural, give it a plural verb form. Still, we have a final and so easy idea about there is and there are. What do we mean by there is and there are? There is and there are in the present case. There is present, there was past, there are present, there were past. There is or there was are followed by singular subjects, singular nouns. There is a chair, there was a boy. There is a mobile, there was a computer. So after here, after is comes a singular noun, singular subject, and after was at the same time. There are and there were. There are present and were past, but both are followed by plural nouns. So the subject with there are and there were always plural. There are some books on the table. There were some bottles on next to the chair, and so on. So with there is and there are, is, was are followed by singular subjects. Where or are, is or was are followed by singular subjects. Are or were are followed by plural subjects. Up to here, we finished our discussion. We finished explanation, but we still have another part. Friends, let's move to the second part of our video. I get you a very simple test in order to test our understanding here. Let's start. Try to guess the answer. I will give you some choices and think about them. Candies, very yummy. Candies, you see candies is a plural noun. Yes, teacher. So it takes a singular or plural verb form. Of course, plural. So candies is or candies are? Try to guess. Yes, candies are. Excellent. Each of us how to play football. No or knows, each is one, singular. So no or knows, yes, excellent, knows. The next one, Singular subjects must have dash verbs, singular verbs or plural. Singular subject and, yes, excellent, singular nouns or singular subject. Charlie to eat chocolate. Charlie, we say this is one person, this is a third person, she. Charlie want or wants. Want or wants. Yes, singular verb form. Yes, excellent. It's wants. Another one, most of the workers, their job. Most of the workers, plural noun, plural subject, and this is a plural, takes a plural verb form, so we can say quit or quits. Quit or quits. Think, yes, excellent, this is quit. Grandpa and grandma all day. Grandpa, my compound subject, two different parties, so this is plural, it takes sleep or sleeps. Sleep or sleeps. Sleep, yes, excellent, this is a plural verb form, sleep. And everybody asked to be quiet. Everybody was or everybody were. Everybody, one. This is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun, singular, it takes, excellent, was. On our street, many tall trees. On our street, many tall trees. Trees is a plural noun. This is the inverted subject. Inverted, the subject comes after the verb, so we can say are or is. Trees plural takes are, excellent, plural also. And one of the dancers on the stage, my cousin, one. This is one singular, so it takes is or are. Yes, yes, excellent, is. Right, this is. There are several teachers at the game. There are several teachers at the game. Several teachers. Teachers is plural noun, takes was or were. Plural were or was. There. Try to guess. Yes, excellent word. Here we come to an end. Thanks my friends a lot. If you like my explanation of my video, please share my video and like it and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Thank you.